So next, we're gonna attach the motors. So we're gonna go back to nucleus M. We have that motor that was being passed around. Perfect. All right, good. So Justin, if you want to go ahead and place that on there, just be mindful. We have the zoom first, and then we have the focus. Yeah. So grab the zoom. All right, so we got the zoom on there. Now we can go ahead and get the focus on there. I know Justin already attached the zoom, so I'll go ahead and attach the focus. And so we have the focus unit, the focus motor, and the zoom motor. Look at that. Now we have to provide them power. So we do have the D-tap here. I'll go ahead and have this extended out to the far motor. I'm gonna have that going into 1, so that's EXT1. I'm gonna use a shorter cable that's on the far left of this case. And then you wanna have that small red pin, or that small red dot go into the red line here on the focus motor. And then this here is now going to attach to the second motor. So you are in fact daisy chaining those. These follow focus motors won't turn on unless the camera's on. So just heads up. All right, good. So now that we have those, you have this lanyard. The trick with this lanyard is there's a sleeve here. You push it towards the pin. That way it engages. And give it a nice little tug. I've seen some students attach it and then the motor falls to the ground. It happens, you know, but definitely make sure that that's nice and firm. So there you go. Now you can have it resting on you or on your C-stand. So you have a lot of batteries here. It's gonna show you here on the follow focus unit if it's gonna be positive or negative. So the male end is positive, so I'm gonna have that here. And that's negative. I'm gonna push to lock. I'm gonna make sure my camera's on by pressing the on button. The on button is here to the left of the screen. So now that the camera's on and this has power, I'm gonna turn on the power button, which is this mask looking icon. You press that, that turned on the focus unit. These guys haven't turned on yet, so I'm gonna press power here on the focus motor, right there. So that turned on, that turned on. You'll notice both rings are moving, clockwise, counterclockwise. That means that it's currently being calibrated. So what does that mean? Calibration means that the motor is traveling from its furthest or its longest zoom to its widest zoom for the zoom motor, and then it's traveling from its nearest focus distance to its furthest focus distance, which in this case is infinity. So it's basically setting the end mark for both of those.